How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Smiley, and here we have Soul, Quantum Soul. How's it going, man?
Yeah,
Look
how's it
at him.
going? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Going good, man. Going good. This was actually a requested video that this person right here wanted to check out how to actually do a remote podcast. If you guys want to do like a virtual podcast with someone, and I'm gonna show a couple of different ways on actually how to do a virtual podcast. And today we're using Discord. I'm gonna show you guys a couple different ways on actually how to do a virtual podcast using Discord. Or if you want to actually have it on like your camera, you can do it that way too. You can add in Discord as its own thing as well. So we're gonna start off here today showing it how to do it here on Discord with the first method. So here we are, everyone, inside of OBS. I'm gonna show you guys a couple different ways on actually how to add in Discord, how to add in the audio, so that way you can capture the person that you're talking to and also your audio for your mic and everything. So when you start off OBS, it should have an empty screen like this here. You can look at the bottom left here on scenes. All of these scenes are different scenes if you want to have different things, like if you want to have like a chatting screen, if you want to have like a just you or just a person that you're talking to, you can switch back and forth between them there on the scenes. You can actually add them with the little plus button down here that says add scene. So we're actually going to use this here. If we go to the right on sources, we're going to actually add in a few things. So the very first thing we're going to add in, if we press the little plus button down there at the bottom left, we're going to add in a window capture. Very bottom right here. You click window capture. You can name it whatever. I'm just going to keep it as window capture. And we're going to hit OK. Now, it's going to automatically pick up Discord. If you have a couple of different windows open, you can actually hit the down arrow here on window. We have Discord, a couple of different things that I have open currently. We're going to make sure it's on Discord. And, you don't have to really change anything there. You can hit OK. Now, it's automatically full screen for me. It may look different for you guys. If I unfull screen it, it's just going to show like, I have it stretched just because of how I have all the other settings and stuff. So you want to make sure whenever you want to do this to full screen it here inside of the Discord. So when you jump in the call, make sure both people have their cameras on. I know I'm looking like away from him. I don't really know how to switch it or anything, but like, in this case, I'm going to be looking like at you guys if we're doing an actual like podcast. So that way you have your camera on there, you have their other cameras. If you have multiple people in a actual podcast segment, you can have them all right there. They'll light up green on whoever's talking. So I recommend using Discord there. So we have that for one method. Now, say you want to do some editing. If you want to do post editing during the podcast and you want to make it to where you want to change what your camera is and you want to have your friend's camera separately, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to actually add in your camera into OBS so that way you can like adjust it to be whatever you like instead of having it be the Discord camera. So here we are, guys. I turned off my camera. We have Mr. Soul here singing along there. He's vibing. He's having a good time. And he is currently on... yeah, he's currently full screen. So now we're going to add in our camera so that way if we want to edit it or anything like that. So previously we added window capture, and I almost forgot two very important things. Right now, no one's going to be able to hear us. We have us talking. No one's going to hear us. So how do we add that? So if you go down here to the bottom left in the sources, you hit that plus button. In my previous video, I did talk about how to add in audio. So this is actually adding in audio to your scenes. Audio inputs. Remember this, you have a mic icon next to it. This is whatever mic that you are currently putting into the PC. So we want to do audio input. In this case, you can name it whatever. I'm going to name it mic. So this is going to be my mic, okay? And then by default, the device is going to be default. So we want to click on the down arrow, and this is whatever current mic you are using to record your videos, do your streams, all the good stuff. I'm actually using the Focusrite right here. You can see right here, this is what mic I'm using. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm just going to hit OK. And now over here in the audio mixer, we have my audio levels. I can actually turn that down because it's actually peaking in the red. You want to try to get it right about where it's in the yellow, so you can actually talk as loud as you feel like you're going to be talking, and it's about right there where it's meeting the yellow. You don't want it to go too much into the red there because it'll start peaking. It won't sound good. It's not going to be a good time. So this is your microphone, audio input. Now we want to capture our friend here, Mr. Soul, on his actual audio. So how do we do that? We have the window capture, we have the mic. Now we're going to go down here in the sources and hit the add source again. but this time we want to do audio output. Think of this being like the stuff that's coming out of your speakers, out of your desktop. So we want to do audio output. Now this is, you can also name this whatever. I'm going to name it desktop. I can name it Soul, I can name it whatever, the podcast, whatever. But this device is going to be default by default, but I always change this to be whatever my current computer's audio source is. In this case, it is the speaker's Focusrite, because all of the audio that's coming out of my Focusrite, being the audio from my mic or from my desktop, is from my Focusrite. So double check on which one is your actual device that you get your actual audio from your desktop, and make sure you select that. So you have that there. You can hit OK. You can actually go to your you can go to your thing here at the very bottom right. You can, and it will show you what your current audio is coming from. Make sure you select that, and when you do, you have another audio mixer here, and we can have Mr. Soul say something cool. You can sing along, whatever you're singing. Oh, it's like whatever you want to say. You look like you were singing there, pretty intense.
I am singing.
Like, yeah. But as you see, yeah. As you see, though, as he's talking, though, it's coming up under desktop, so we're going to have that kind of level down a little bit, and, you know, yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Soul, and I'm going to adjust the audio.
Well, I am Quantum Soul. I am mostly a Twitch streamer, not a YouTuber per se, but more of a Twitch streamer, mostly talking about art in general, and I mostly do art and just talk to a lot of people. I do gaming, mostly Overwatch and Valorant in a way, single-player games. Always JRPG. Always JRPG or just regular RPG. It's usually, you get your bang out of your buck, you get more time to play at the game, and it's really fun. You'll have fun.
Heck yeah. So that's Quantum Soul there, everyone. And as you saw, as he was talking there, I was adjusting the mic volume so I can get that perfect right between the green and the yellow. That's the sweet spot that you kind of want to have it there. You can test it out, do some recordings, make sure it sounds good how you want to play it around there. So now that we have the desktop and the mic audio, which is very essential because you want to be able to hear what you guys are talking about, now we're going to actually add in my camera. Okay, so if we want to adjust it, right? So I'm going to hit the plus button down here again, add source. But this time we want to add in video capture device. It has the little camera there. Since I'm using a DSLR, it does count for webcams as well. So we're going to hit that guy, and we can just name it whatever. Video capture device is fine. And then in this case, it automatically picks me up. Hi guys. And I'm using the Blackmagic design because the way my camera's set up, I have it going into the ATEM Mini switcher. But it all comes down to whatever device you guys are using for your actual camera. If it's going to be a webcam, you want to make sure you select that under device. So right now I have it as Blackmagic design. And also, if it's not showing up, sometimes for me, I have to hit deactivate and reactivate. Okay, so if it's picking up your camera on a different thing, like I have Streamlabs right now capturing the screen. If Streamlabs is picking up my camera, it's not going to show up on here. So you want to make sure you deactivate it from any other thing, whether it's Discord, Streamlabs, whatever. You want to make sure you disconnect it from there, deactivate it, and make sure you activate it on the current one that you're going to be recording. So in this case, it's already good, it's activated, it's great to go. So you can check down below whatever you're capturing your device for your camera, and you're good to go. You add that in. Now I'm full screen. You can't see Soul. So what we're gonna do here is we can actually move me around. There's Soul there. He's hiding in the background. But yes, you can actually move you around. I can move him around. Say if I want to put him on the left side here, you know, you can crop him, crop however you guys want to do it, and then you can take me. And now we want to go into cropping. Okay, this is actually cropping inside of OBS here. If you hold Alt, the Alt key, you can actually crop the different things. So I can have me cropped in here. You can see the grayed out areas is not going to be shown, but it shows that there's more there. You can crop that out. You can have me in here. You can actually crop what you have here, and you can see this little purple thing at the top. If you don't want that, you can crop that out. You can even crop out the things on the bottom there. So we have exactly me and Soul in the screen. If you guys decide to do it that way, if you'd rather do it through Discord, it automatically has like we're both full screen evenly. You can do it manually this way by adding in your camera. You want to make sure you have your audio sets and everything too. If you're recording it, you can do special effects. Like I said, with the scene here, we have Soul there. We also can add in a new one here. If I click on add scene, we'll just say scene 2. All right, so now it disappears. Everything's gone. Oh my word. Now we're going to add in and say we want to have it just to be me. So in this case, add source. We're going to add in video capture device. In this case, we don't want to make a new one. Instead of creating new, you want to go to add existing because we made this before. You click that and bang, there I am. If you would rather have you as the primary one for this scene, you can have that, but you also want to make sure you have your mics in too. If you want to capture, you know, the other person you're talking to, just do audio like speakers out. And again, don't create a new one, do an add existing desktop, what we made before. Boom, it's good to go. His audio is ready. And then add in again. We're gonna do mic inputs, the mic that we're using, add existing mic. And now we have a scene that is just me. And if you guys want to, we can go back and be like, boom, we can fade it in. You can do an instant, you know, there's ways you can actually do hotkeys on your keyboard so you can instantly switch back and forth if someone's going into a nice topic or something like that. If say Soul here is actually going into a good topic, you know, I can do another one, scene 3. We can go to scene 3 here and add in again the window capture, the one that we made before, window capture, and there he is there. You can crop it again how you liked. Add in the mics, input, mic, add it in there. We can do outputs, add existing desktop, boom. So now, and if you want to crop, again, Alt on your keyboard, you can bring it up, crop out the stuff you don't want, make it full screen for him. He's got a cool little thing over his webcam there, those nice curved edges. I'm jealous.
I can actually teach you that one too.
Oh, yes. So we'd love to get taught how to do that. That would actually be really cool.
Not today, though.
Not today, but yes. Yeah, if you guys want to hear it.
For somebody, though, but like I can actually, I'll do it on like a surprise treat for you.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be awesome. But there you have it right there, guys. Now we can go back to where it's me and him. You can crop it. You can make it look nice and fancy, all that good stuff. You can make it go to just me talking. Hey, guys, you know, I'm going into a topic. I'm going to switch to me, or scene 3. So's got a good topic he's going to be going into, or you can go back to both. Now, there's this fade option happening. When I'm switching between them, it's fading. If you don't want that, if you look down here to scene transitions, you can actually take that away. You can edit it. It's currently right now as fade. You can actually do it as cut. So when I go to the next one, boom, instantly, boom. Next, instantly, boom, instantly. And say you want to go back to fade and you want to change how long it is. Currently right now, it is 1,000 milliseconds. You can actually adjust that. You can say like if we want it to be 8,000 milliseconds. You know, no, 9,000. We got to do the 9,000, you know. It's over 9,000, right? And then we go to it, slow, fade, transition. That's almost too slow. Oh my word. That's almost, oh my word. That took like 5-10 seconds there. It's longer than 10 seconds. Okay, let's make it like 500 milliseconds, all right? So now we go back to the main one. Boom. So you can change it how you like, all right here in OBS. You can do it through Discord. That's why I feel like if people want to have the different scenes, if you want to have your actual camera separate from how Discord is, you can do that through this. Have different scenes. If you want it to be primary you, primary your person, make them have their own scenes, make it back to this. You can edit it. You can throw some cool backdrops in by adding in images, like how we were adding in all the stuff. You can add in image. Put all the stuff there. If you guys want a tutorial on that too, let me know, guys, in the comments below. But I want to take the requests that you guys have. Or if you just want to have just straight up just you on Discord with your mate, you know, whoever you're talking to, you can do it that way too. The first method that we talked about in the beginning of the video, or you can have it like this. So, but I actually personally like this way, just so I can get more creative. If I'm going into a topic, or if my friend or whoever I'm talking to is going into a good topic, I can go right to their scene and let them be in the spotlight there. And you can have some cool effects while doing it too. So lots of cool stuff. I really hope that this helped you guys on how to actually make a podcast virtually wherever you're at. The latency is perfect too. There's no bad latency. As soon as I said that too, you lagged. I was like, oh no. It's funny. It's funny. But no, Discord, I recommend it more than anything. On Zoom, you have to you can do it on Zoom. Some of them you do have to pay for. On certain ones, you have to pay for certain things. But Discord is free. You can make an account, you know, email, all that good stuff, and go ahead and start doing some cool podcasts. So hopefully that helps. Let me guys know in the comments below if you guys have any more questions or requests. We'd love to hear from you guys. Any last words, Quantum Soul?
Don't do drugs.
I like it. I like it. Alright, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Mr. Smiley. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Stay on the bright side, guys. Keep smiling to the end. And we'll see you guys in the next one. We'll see ya. Bye.